Will writing a letter to your doctor prove medical malpractice in the state of Maryland? Want to know what I'm getting at here? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I am a medical malpractice and childbirth injury attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And I would like to quickly talk with you today about a question that we get from time to time, and it deals with an individual who has suffered an injury while in the care of a doctor. And to prove their case, or to prove that the doctor did something wrong to them, what they do is they write a letter to the doctor. And they want to know, is that proof of medical malpractice? Well, the short answer is no, that is not going to be proof of medical malpractice in general in the state of Maryland. And the reason being is because Maryland is very specific as to how you prove medical malpractice in this state. And to do it, essentially, you have to meet certain elements. And those elements deal with whether your treating doctor fell below the standard of care owed to you at the time. And by falling below that standard of care, they cause your injury or they cause your harm. That is essentially how you prove these things. You have to follow and prove these elements. And you're able to go further and prove them through the use of medical experts. Yes, that's right. You've got to get medical experts who will testify to that standard of care. They will testify and say that your treating doctor did fall below the standard of care, and by falling below the standard of care, this is what caused your injury or your harm. That is what these medical experts are there for. And they will do this, or they will give this opinion through the review of your medical records, through an interview with the attorney, and maybe even possibly talking to you about what you had going on. But these medical experts are very important and crucial to medical malpractice cases. Now, going back to that question of using a letter, now hopefully you can see why writing a letter is not going to help you prove your case in general. Because again, remember, we've got that standard of care issue. We've got these medical experts that's got to be needed and got to be used in the case. And all of these things really have nothing to do with a letter being written to the doctor. As a matter of fact, you are probably going to be lucky if you even get a response back from the doctor by writing a letter like that, because a lot of individuals who've contacted us, that's essentially why they have contacted us, because they wrote the letter, the doctor didn't do anything on the letter, and now they're wondering whether using that letter is going to be proof of medical malpractice in the state of Maryland. All right, if you have more questions about what you have going on, maybe you're watching this video right now because you were thinking about writing a letter. You suffered an injury and you were thinking about putting a letter together to explain this to the doctor, to use that as proof of medical malpractice. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of this process in the state of Maryland. If you would like to speak with me further about what you have going on, this is what I invite you to do. And remember, it costs you absolutely nothing to take this next action. And what is that action? To pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832. Or if you prefer, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer Maryland medical malpractice and childbirth injury and wrongful death questions just like yours all the time. And I'll be happy to take some time and listen to your story. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the medical malpractice and childbirth injury attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC, and we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.